Modern kitchens overflow with gadgets promising convenience. Yet food waste reaches shocking levels, while grocery bills skyrocket. Meanwhile, medieval Europeans survived harsh winters, famines, and plagues, using ingenious food techniques that cost nothing. Their methods weren't primitive, they were brilliantly practical. These 30 medieval food hacks prove our ancestors understood food better than our high-tech world does today. Hack 1. Salt curing technique. Medieval Europeans discovered that salt draws moisture from meat through osmosis, creating an environment where harmful bacteria cannot survive. Monastery kitchens used specific ratios, 1 pound of coarse salt per 5 pounds of meat, rubbed thoroughly into every surface. The salt penetrates deep into muscle fibers, extracting water while infusing preservation minerals. This process, called equilibrium brining, maintains meat safety for months without refrigeration. The chemistry involves salt, disrupting bacterial cell walls while creating protective mineral layers. Modern applications include artisan charcuterie and emergency food storage, proving this ancient technique remains superior to chemical preservatives for both flavor and nutrition. Hack 2. Smoke preservation in chimneys. Farmhouse chimneys served dual purposes, heating homes and preserving meat through controlled smoking. Medieval builders designed chimney chambers specifically for food preservation, using hardwoods like oak and beech that produce antimicrobial compounds. The smoking process creates formaldehyde and other preservative chemicals while reducing moisture content below bacterial survival thresholds. Temperature control between 80–90 degrees Fahrenheit ensures preservation without cooking, extending shelf life up to 1 year. Different wood types impart specific flavors: apple for sweetness, hickory for robust taste. This technique combines chemical preservation with thermal processing, creating shelf-stable proteins that retain nutritional value while developing complex flavors, impossible with modern methods. Hack 3. Root cellar storage systems. Underground storage chambers maintain constant temperatures between 30 to -40 degrees Fahrenheit through thermal mass principles. Medieval builders excavated cellars below frost lines using stone walls that absorb and release heat slowly. Proper ventilation prevents carbon dioxide buildup, while maintaining 85 to 95% humidity levels ideal for root vegetables. The Earth's natural insulation creates stable microclimates regardless of surface weather conditions. Wooden shelving systems separate different vegetables, preventing cross-contamination while allowing air circulation. Modern root cellars can store potatoes, carrots, and apples for 6 to 8 months without spoilage. This technique eliminates refrigeration costs while maintaining superior texture and nutritional content compared to refrigerated storage. Hack 4. Fat sealing. Medieval cooks discovered that rendered animal fat creates airtight seals, preventing bacterial contamination. Duck, goose, or pork fat heated to 200 degrees Fahrenheit kills existing bacteria. While creating protective barriers around cooked meats, the confit process involves slow cooking proteins in their own fat, then storing them completely submerged under fat layers. This anaerobic environment prevents spoilage while enhancing flavors through fat-soluble compound development. Properly sealed, confit remains fresh for 6 months at room temperature. The technique works through oxygen exclusion and fat's natural antimicrobial properties. Modern applications include gourmet preservation and off-grid food storage, offering superior taste and nutrition compared to canning or freezing methods. Hack 5. Honey preservation. Raw honey contains natural enzymes that produce hydrogen peroxide, creating powerful antimicrobial environments. Medieval Europeans submerged fruits and meats in honey, utilizing its hygroscopic properties to draw moisture from foods while preventing bacterial growth. Honey's low pH and high sugar content create osmotic pressure that dehydrates harmful microorganisms. The glucose oxidase enzyme continuously generates preservative compounds, ensuring long-term food safety. This technique preserves nutritional content while adding beneficial enzymes and antioxidants. Honey-preserved foods maintain texture and develop enhanced flavors through enzymatic processes. Modern applications include natural food preservation and probiotic enhancement, offering chemical-free alternatives to commercial preservatives with superior nutritional benefits. Hack 6. Controlled fermentation. Lactofermentation harnesses beneficial bacteria to create acidic environments, hostile to harmful microorganisms. Medieval Europeans packed vegetables with salt, encouraging lactobacillus growth while preventing spoilage bacteria. The fermentation process produces lactic acid, lowering pH below pathogenic bacteria survival thresholds. Proper salt ratios create selective pressure, favoring beneficial bacteria while inhibiting harmful species. Anaerobic conditions under salt brines maintain optimal fermentation environments. This technique transforms raw vegetables into probiotic-rich foods with enhanced nutritional profiles. Fermented foods contain increased vitamin levels, improved digestibility, and beneficial bacterial cultures. Modern applications include gut health improvement and natural preservation, offering superior nutrition compared to pasteurized or chemically preserved alternatives. Hack 7. Vinegar brining. Acetic acid in vinegar creates hostile environments for bacterial growth while enhancing food flavors. Medieval preservation used vinegar brines with 4 to 6% acidity levels, ensuring pathogenic bacteria cannot survive while maintaining food quality. The pickling process draws moisture from foods through osmotic pressure while infusing preservative acids throughout food structures. Different vinegar types provide varying flavor profiles and preservation strengths. Herb additions create antimicrobial synergies while enhancing taste complexity. Properly pickled foods remain safe for months without refrigeration. This technique preserves nutritional content while adding beneficial organic acids that support digestive health. Modern applications include artisan pickling and emergency food preparation. Hack 8. Medieval Europeans combined preservative salts with antimicrobial herbs, creating synergistic preservation systems. Rosemary, thyme, and sage contain natural antioxidants that prevent rancidity while fighting bacterial growth. The technique involves grinding dried herbs with coarse salt, creating uniform preservation blends that enhance both safety and flavor. Different herb combinations target specific preservation needs. Rosemary for meats, dill for vegetables, bay leaves for grains. These blends work through multiple mechanisms: salt, dehydration, herb, antimicrobials, and antioxidant protection. Properly stored herb salt preserves remain potent for years while maintaining flavor complexity. Modern applications include artisan seasoning and natural preservation, offering chemical-free alternatives with superior taste and health benefits compared to commercial preservatives. Hack 9. Clay pot steam cooking. Underground steam cooking utilizes thermal mass and moisture retention for fuel-efficient food preparation. Medieval cooks buried sealed clay vessels containing food and water, covering them with hot coals and earth insulation. The clay gradually heats, converting internal moisture to steam that gently cooks contents without burning. This method conserves fuel while producing tender results impossible with direct heat cooking. Clay's porous nature allows pressure regulation while retaining moisture and nutrients. Cooking times extend from hours to overnight, developing complex flavors through slow thermal processing. Different clay compositions affect heat retention and flavor transfer. Modern applications include outdoor cooking and energy conservation, offering superior nutritional retention compared to high-heat cooking methods. Hack 10. Stone boiling technique. Heated stones transfer thermal energy to liquids without metal containers, enabling cooking in organic vessels. Medieval peoples heated smooth river rocks in fires, then transferred them to water-filled containers made from hide, bark, or hollowed wood. The stones rapidly heat liquids to boiling temperatures while imparting mineral content. This technique allows cooking in materials that would burn with direct flame contact. Stone selection matters. Dense, non-porous rocks retain heat longest while avoiding explosion risks. The method enables precise temperature control through stone size and quantity adjustments. Modern applications include primitive cooking and metal-free food preparation, offering unique mineral enhancement and fuel efficiency. Multiple stone changes maintain cooking temperatures for extended periods. Hack 11. Ash cooking for vegetables. Direct ember cooking utilizes radiant heat and protective ash layers for even food preparation. Medieval cooks buried root vegetables in hot ashes, using the thermal mass for gentle, uniform cooking. Wood ash contains potassium compounds that enhance food flavors while providing alkaline cooking environments. The technique requires specific ash types. Hardwood ashes provide consistent heat while avoiding chemical contamination. Vegetables wrapped in leaves or clay receive protection while benefiting from mineral infusion. Cooking times vary by ash temperature and food density, requiring experience for optimal results. The method produces uniquely flavored foods with enhanced mineral content. Modern applications include campfire cooking and primitive food preparation, offering chemical-free enhancement with superior flavor development. Hack 12. Reflector oven systems. Polished metal surfaces concentrate and redirect heat for efficient cooking without enclosed ovens. Medieval bakers used copper or bronze sheets positioned at angles to focus fire heat onto specific cooking areas. The reflection principle multiplies effective heat while enabling temperature control through positioning adjustments, roasting and drying, using single heat sources. Different angles create varying heat intensities, allowing simultaneous cooking at multiple temperatures. This technique enables bread baking. Reflector positioning requires understanding of heat physics and air circulation patterns. The method conserves fuel while producing evenly cooked results. Portable reflector systems enable cooking in locations without permanent ovens. Modern applications include outdoor cooking and energy-efficient food preparation, offering fuel conservation with precise temperature control. Hack 13. Hay box slow cooking. Then nestled containers in hay-filled boxes that maintained cooking temperatures for hours. Insulated cooking containers continue thermal processing without continuous fuel input, conserving resources while producing tender results. Medieval cooks heated foods to boiling. The insulation principle traps thermal energy while preventing heat loss, enabling slow cooking without fuel consumption. Different insulation materials provide varying heat retention capabilities. This technique transforms tough proteins into tender foods through extended low temperature cooking. Cooking continues overnight, without fire, maintenance, or fuel costs. The method preserves nutrients while developing complex flavors through enzymatic processes. Modern applications include energy conservation and slow cooking, offering fuel efficiency with superior nutritional retention. Hack 14. Trencher bread plates, edible serving surfaces, eliminate waste while providing additional nutrition during meals. Medieval households used thick bread slices as plates, absorbing food juices while providing sustenance. The bread trencher technique requires specific recipes, dense, sturdy loaves that maintain structural integrity while absorbing flavors. Different bread types serve various purposes: rye for acidic foods, wheat for neutral dishes, barley for sweet applications. This method reduces dishware needs while adding carbohydrate nutrition to meals. Trenchers absorb cooking liquids, concentrating flavors while preventing waste. The technique enables complete meal consumption without leaving food scraps. Modern applications include sustainable dining and waste reduction, offering creative presentation with zero-waste principles. Hack 15. Cauldron chain systems. Adjustable hanging mechanisms enable precise heat control for large-scale cooking operations. Medieval kitchens used chain and pulley systems to raise or lower cauldrons above fires, controlling cooking temperatures through distance adjustments. The physics involves inverse square heat relationships, doubling distance quarters heat intensity. Different chain positions create temperature zones suitable for various cooking needs. This technique enables simultaneous cooking of multiple dishes at optimal temperatures. Heavy cauldrons benefit from mechanical advantage systems that reduce physical strain. The method allows rapid temperature changes without fire adjustments. Cooking efficiency improves through optimal heat utilization and reduced fuel consumption. Modern applications include outdoor cooking and historical recreation, offering precise temperature control with period-appropriate methods. Hack 16. Solar cooking with mirrors. Concentrated sunlight provides chemical-free cooking, energy using reflective surfaces, and thermal concentration principles. Medieval Europeans used polished bronze or copper mirrors to focus solar energy onto cooking vessels, achieving temperatures sufficient for food preparation. The technique requires understanding of light physics. Parabolic reflectors concentrate parallel light rays into focal points with intense heat. Mirror positioning follows sun angles throughout cooking periods, requiring periodic adjustments for optimal energy capture. Different reflector shapes produce varying heat patterns and intensities. This method enables daytime cooking without fuel consumption or fire risks. Clear weather conditions determine cooking capabilities and timing requirements. Modern applications include sustainable cooking and emergency food preparation, offering renewable energy solutions with zero emissions. Hack 17. Grain storage in sealed vessels, ceramic, containers with tight-fitting lids create pest-proof environments for long-term grain preservation. Medieval storage systems used clay vessels with specific design features, narrow openings that limit pest access, smooth interior surfaces that prevent insect hiding places, and thermal mass that moderates temperature fluctuations. The technique involves layering aromatic herbs, like mint or wormwood, between grain layers, creating natural pest deterrents while maintaining grain quality. Proper moisture control prevents mold growth while maintaining seed viability for future planting. Different vessel sizes accommodate varying storage needs while facilitating inventory rotation. The ceramic material provides protection from rodents while allowing slight moisture regulation. Modern applications include pantry organization and emergency food storage, offering chemical-free pest control with superior preservation results. Hack 18. Cheese aging in caves. Natural cave environments provide optimal conditions for cheese maturation through stable temperature and humidity control. Medieval cheesemakers utilize limestone caves that maintain 50–55 degrees Fahrenheit temperatures with 80 to 85% humidity levels year-round. The cave environment supports beneficial mold growth while preventing harmful bacteria development. Air circulation patterns within caves create consistent conditions that promote even aging and flavor development. Different cave locations produce varying cheese characteristics through unique microbial ecosystems. The aging process transforms milk proteins and fats into complex flavor compounds, impossible to achieve through artificial aging. Stone surfaces regulate moisture while providing mineral enhancement. Natural humidity prevents cheese dehydration while supporting rind development. Modern applications include artisan cheese production and natural preservation, offering superior flavor development compared to artificial aging environments. Hack 19. Fruit leather creation dehydration removes moisture from fruits while concentrating sugars and nutrients into portable, shelf-stable foods. Medieval preservation techniques involve slicing fruits thinly and air drying them on wooden frames in well-ventilated areas. The process reduces moisture content below bacterial survival thresholds while maintaining vitamin and mineral concentrations. Different fruits require varying drying times and techniques. Apples need consistent air circulation. Berries benefit from partial crushing before drying. The concentrated sugars act as natural preservatives while providing quick energy for travelers and workers. Proper drying produces flexible, leather-like textures that resist breaking while maintaining nutritional integrity. Storage in sealed containers prevents moisture reabsorption and pest contamination. Modern applications include healthy snacking and outdoor food preparation, offering natural preservation with superior nutrition compared to commercial fruit snacks. Hack 20. Egg preservation in lime water. Calcium hydroxide solutions create alkaline environments that preserve fresh eggs for months without refrigeration. Medieval preservation involved submerging clean eggs in lime water solutions, sealing shell pores while maintaining internal freshness. The chemical process involves calcium hydroxide reacting with carbon dioxide to form protective calcium carbonate barriers on eggshells. This technique prevents bacterial penetration while maintaining egg quality for 6 to 8 months at room temperature. Proper lime concentrations ensure preservation without affecting taste or nutritional content. The alkaline environment prevents harmful bacteria growth while preserving protein structure and vitamin content. Different storage containers affect preservation success. Ceramic or glass vessels work best for maintaining solution integrity. Modern applications include off-grid food storage and emergency preparation, offering natural preservation with maintained nutritional quality. Hack 21. Butter storage in brine. Saltwater solutions preserve butter texture and prevent rancidity through osmotic protection and antimicrobial action. Medieval butter preservation involved packing fresh butter in salt brine solutions, creating protective environments that extend shelf life for months without refrigeration. The technique utilizes salt's ability to draw moisture from harmful bacteria while maintaining butter's fat structure. Proper brine concentrations ensure preservation without oversalting the final product. Different salt types affect flavor and preservation quality. Sea salt provides trace minerals, while rock salt offers consistent preservation strength. The method prevents oxidation and rancidity while maintaining spreading consistency. Brine storage containers require non-reactive materials like ceramic or glass to prevent metallic contamination. Modern applications include artisan butter production and sustainable food storage, offering natural preservation with superior flavor retention. Hack 22. Vegetable layering storage. Alternating layers of vegetables and inert materials create controlled environments that prevent spoilage while maintaining nutritional quality. Medieval storage techniques involved layering root vegetables in sand, sawdust, or straw, creating individual microenvironments that regulate moisture and prevent contact decay. The layering principle prevents contamination spread while allowing air circulation around individual vegetables. Different materials serve specific purposes. Sand provides moisture control. Sawdust offers insulation. Straw allows air movement. This technique enables storage of multiple vegetable types in single containers while preventing cross-contamination. Proper layer thickness ensures adequate protection while facilitating easy access. The method maintains vegetable texture and nutritional content through controlled humidity and temperature regulation. Modern applications include root cellar organization and bulk vegetable storage, offering chemical-free preservation with maintained quality. Hack 23. Water purification with sand. Multi-layer filtration systems remove contaminants and bacteria from water sources. Using graduated particle sizes and natural materials, medieval water treatment involved constructing filters with layers of coarse gravel, fine sand, and charcoal, creating physical and chemical purification systems. The filtration process removes suspended particles through mechanical straining, while charcoal layers absorb chemical contaminants and organic compounds. Different sand grades serve specific filtration functions. Coarse sand removes large particles. Fine sand captures bacteria and smaller contaminants. The technique requires regular maintenance and layer replacement to maintain effectiveness. Proper construction ensures water flow rates that allow adequate contact time for purification processes. The method produces safer drinking water without chemical additives or complex technology. Modern applications include emergency water treatment and off-grid purification, offering sustainable water safety with simple maintenance requirements. Hack 24. Spice grinding and storage. Mechanical grinding releases aromatic compounds from whole spices, while proper storage maintains potency and prevents contamination. Medieval spice preparation involved using stone mortars and pestles to crush whole spices immediately before use, maximizing flavor and preservative qualities. The grinding process breaks cell walls that contain volatile oils and antimicrobial compounds, essential for food preservation and flavor enhancement. Different grinding techniques produce varying particle sizes suitable for specific applications. Coarse grinds for long cooking, fine powders for quick seasoning. Proper storage in sealed containers prevents moisture absorption and volatile oil loss. While maintaining antimicrobial properties, the technique preserves spice potency longer than pre-ground alternatives, while ensuring maximum flavor impact. Various spice combinations create synergistic preservation effects that enhance food safety and taste complexity. Modern applications include culinary enhancement and natural preservation, offering superior flavor and preservation compared to commercial pre-ground spices. Hack 25. Acorn flour processing. Leaching removes bitter tannins from acorns while preserving nutritious starches and proteins suitable for flour production. Medieval processing involved crushing shelled acorns and repeatedly washing the meal with clean water until bitterness disappeared. The technique requires understanding of tannin chemistry. These compounds must be removed to prevent digestive problems while maintaining nutritional content. Different acorn species contain varying tannin levels, requiring different processing times. The leaching process involves repeated water changes over several days until the water runs clear and the meal tastes neutral. Proper drying prevents mold growth while maintaining flour consistency. The resulting flour contains significant protein, healthy fats, and carbohydrates suitable for bread making and cooking. Modern applications include alternative nutrition and survival food preparation, offering sustainable protein sources with complete amino acid profiles. Hack 26. Dandelion and wild green preparation. Bitter compound removal transforms common weeds into nutritious vegetables through proper preparation techniques. Medieval wild food preparation involved boiling dandelion greens in multiple water changes, removing bitter compounds while preserving vitamins and minerals. The technique addresses plant defense mechanisms. Bitter compounds deter consumption, but proper processing makes plants palatable and nutritious. Different preparation methods serve various purposes. raw young leaves for salads, boiled mature leaves for cooked vegetables, dried leaves for tea preparation. The process requires identifying safe plants and avoiding contaminated growing areas. Proper preparation removes oxalates and other anti-nutrients while maintaining vitamin C, iron, and calcium content. Multiple boiling reduces bitterness while preserving heat-stable nutrients. Modern applications include foraging and emergency nutrition, offering free food sources with superior nutritional content compared to many cultivated vegetables. Hack 27. Pine needle tea brewing. Vitamin C extraction from evergreen needles prevents scurvy while providing winter nutrition from readily available forest resources. Medieval preparation involved steeping fresh pine needles in hot water, creating vitamin-rich beverages that prevent nutritional deficiencies during months without fresh vegetables. The technique requires proper species identification. White pine, spruce, and fir needles are safe, while yew and ponderosa pine are toxic. Preparation involves crushing fresh needles to release vitamin C and other nutrients, then steeping in hot water to preserve heat-sensitive vitamins. Different species provide varying flavor profiles and nutritional content. The brewing time affects vitamin extraction. 5 to 10 minutes optimizes vitamin retention, while avoiding excessive tannin extraction. Modern applications include wilderness, survival, and natural nutrition, offering free vitamin sources with antioxidant and antimicrobial properties. Hack 28. Nettle soup preparation. Heat neutralizes stinging compounds while preserving high protein and mineral content from common wild plants. Medieval nettle preparation involved wearing protective gloves while harvesting young plants, then boiling them thoroughly to eliminate stinging properties. The technique transforms defensive plant chemicals into harmless compounds, while maintaining exceptional nutritional value. Proper harvesting focuses on young, tender leaves that contain maximum nutrition with minimal fiber. The cooking process requires sufficient heat to denature formic acid and other irritating compounds completely. Different preparation methods include soups, stews, and dried seasoning powders. The plant provides complete proteins, rare and vegetable sources, plus high levels of iron, calcium, and vitamins. Modern applications include wild food harvesting and nutritional supplementation, offering free protein sources with superior mineral content compared to many commercial vegetables. Hack 29. Emergency pemmican creation. Concentrated fat and protein combinations create high-energy foods with extended shelf life suitable for survival situations. Medieval pemmican involved mixing dried pounded meat with rendered fat and sometimes berries, creating portable nutrition that resists spoilage for months. The technique requires proper moisture removal from meat through drying or smoking before combining with fat in specific ratios. Different meat sources provide varying nutritional profiles. Lean game meats work best, while fatty meats can cause rancidity. The fat serves multiple purposes: preservation through oxygen exclusion, energy density for survival situations, and binding agent for meat particles. Proper preparation produces foods with caloric density exceeding most modern survival foods. Berry additions provide vitamin C and antioxidants while enhancing flavor. Modern applications include emergency food storage and outdoor recreation, offering superior nutrition density with natural preservation. Hack 30. Tree bark bread techniques. Inner bark processing creates edible flour from readily available forest resources during emergency situations. Medieval famine foods included bread made from birch, pine, and other tree inner barks, providing survival carbohydrates when grain crops failed. The technique involves harvesting cambium layer bark without killing trees, then drying and grinding the material into flour consistency. Different tree species provide varying nutritional content and flavors. Birch offers sweet taste, pine provides resin compounds with antimicrobial properties. Proper processing removes bitter compounds while maintaining carbohydrate and fiber content. The flour requires mixing with water or other flours to create workable dough for bread making. Sustainable harvesting practices ensure tree survival while providing emergency nutrition. Modern applications include survival training and alternative nutrition, offering renewable food sources during emergency situations with basic processing requirements.